You've just bought your dream cruiser. And 3 months later you're staring at a $2,000 repair bill. Sound familiar? What if I told you there are 7 cruiser motorcycles that could virtually eliminate this nightmare scenario forever? Today, we're counting down the most bulletproof cruisers on the market. Bikes that'll keep running long after others have given up the ghost. Stick around because number 1 might surprise you, and by the end you'll know exactly which cruiser deserves a spot in your garage. Number 7, Royal Enfield Meteor 350. Here's where we challenge everything you think you know about motorcycle reliability. The Royal Enfield Meteor 350. This isn't your grandfather's Royal Enfield with its reputation for electrical gremlins and oil leaks. This is a completely re-engineered machine that's redefining what budget reliability looks like. The Meteor 5349 cm single-cylinder engine represents a masterclass in engineering simplicity. Air-cooled single-cylinder minimal electronics. This is motorcycle cling, stripped down to its essence. And you know what? It works beautifully. What's remarkable about the Meteor 350 isn't just that it's reliable, it's that it's reliable at this price point. At around $5,000, you're getting a motorcycle that routinely delivers 70,000 plus miles of trouble-free service. That's reliability per dollar that's virtually unmatched in the motorcycle industry. The secret to the Meteor 350's longevity lies in its unstressed engine design. This motor never has to work hard to deliver adequate performance, which means internal wear is minimal. Many owners report oil consumption so low they barely need to add oil between changes. But here's the real genius of the Meteor 350. Its simplicity means that when maintenance is required, it's both inexpensive and straightforward. No complex fuel injection systems, no liquid cooling pumps, no intricate electrical systems, just an honest, reliable motorcycle that does what it's supposed to do day after day. Number 6, Kawasaki Vulcan S. The Kawasaki Vulcan S represents something special in the cruiser world. A bike that manages to be both modern and reliable, sporty and comfortable, affordable and long-lasting. It's a combination that should be impossible. Yet Kawasaki has somehow pulled it off. At the heart of the Vulcan S is a 649 cm parallel twin engine that's been adapted from Kawasaki's sport bike lineup. This isn't just any parallel twin. It's a refined, liquid-cooled power plant that's been proven in thousands of motorcycles across multiple model lines. Here's what makes this engine special. It produces smooth, linear power that's perfect for cruising, yet it's also capable of spirited riding when the mood strikes. More importantly, it does all this while maintaining the kind of reliability that's made Kawasaki famous. Owners regularly report 100,000 plus mile service lives. But what's really impressive is how well these bikes age. While many cruisers start feeling tired after 50,000 miles, the Vulcan S maintains its crisp performance and smooth operation well into 6-figure mileage. At around $8,000, the Vulcan S offers exceptional value, but the real savings come over time. The combination of reliability and fuel efficiency means lower operating costs throughout the bike's life. Many owners find their total cost of ownership to be significantly lower than initially expected. Number 5, Suzuki Boulevard C50. The Suzuki Boulevard C50 is proof that sometimes the best approach is the tried and true one. This bike has been in Suzuki's lineup for years, and there's a simple reason why it works. And it keeps working. The C50's 805 cubic cm liquid-cooled V-twin represents mature engineering at its finest. This isn't cutting-edge technology. It's proven technology that's been refined over years of real-world use. The result is an engine that's virtually bulletproof. What sets the C50 apart is its balance of power and reliability. The engine produces enough torque for enjoyable riding without being overstressed. This sweet spot translates directly to longevity. Engines that aren't pushed to their limits simply last longer. Owners consistently report service lives exceeding 90,000 miles with many crossing 100,000 miles while still running strong. The secret isn't just the engine, it's the entire package. Suzuki designed every component of the C50 to work together harmoniously, reducing stress on individual parts. At $9,000, the C50 sits in the middle of the cruiser market, but its reliability means it offers exceptional long-term value. When you factor in avoided repair costs and strong resale values, the C50 becomes one of the most economical cruisers to own. Number 4, Honda Shadow Phantom. When it comes to reliability, few names carry as much weight as Honda, and the Shadow Phantom is a perfect example of why. This isn't just a reliable bike, it's a Honda reliable bike, which is saying something. In the motorcycle world, the Shadow Phantom 745 CICCM liquid-cooled VWIN is classic Honda engineering, conservative, refined, and built to last. This engine produces smooth, predictable power while maintaining the kind of reliability that's made Honda legendary. Here's what makes Honda different. They don't just test their engines in laboratories, they test them in the real world, under real conditions, for extended periods. The result is a power plant that's been proven before it ever reaches production. Owners routinely report 100,000 plus mile service lives, often with nothing more than routine maintenance. But what's really impressive is how well these bikes hold up over time. While many motorcycles start showing their age after a few years, the Shadow Phantom maintains its smooth operation and reliable performance for decades. At $8,300, the Shadow Phantom represents excellent value in the cruiser segment. But the real value becomes apparent over time. Honda's reputation for reliability isn't just marketing, it's reality backed by millions of satisfied customers worldwide. Number 3, Honda Rebel 500. And here we are, the most reliable cruiser you can buy today, the Honda Rebel 500. This isn't just my opinion, it's backed by reliability data, owner reports, and Honda's legendary reputation for building motorcycles that simply don't break. The Rebel 500's 471 CICCM liquid cooled parallel twin engine represents the perfect balance of power and reliability. This isn't an overstressed motor trying to produce more power than it should. It's a carefully engineered power plant that delivers exactly the right amount of performance while maintaining bulletproof reliability. Here's what makes the Rebel 500 special. Honda didn't just build a reliable engine, they built a reliable motorcycle. Every component from the frame to the electrical system to the transmission has been designed with longevity in mind. The result is a machine that just keeps running year after year, mile after mile. Owners routinely report service lives exceeding 100,000 miles, often with nothing more than routine maintenance. But what's really impressive is how well these bikes hold their value. The combination of Honda's reputation and the Rebel's proven track record means strong resale values that protect your investment. At $7,000, the Rebel 500 offers exceptional value that only becomes more apparent over time. While other motorcycles might require major repairs or rebuilds, the Rebel 500 just keeps running. The long-term cost of ownership is remarkably low, making it one of the most economical motorcycles to own. But here's the real secret to the Rebel 500 success: Honda's global service network. No matter where you are, Honda-trained technicians and genuine parts are available. This isn't just about reliability, it's about peace of mind knowing that support is always available when needed. Number 2, Royal Enfield Classic 350. The Royal Enfield Classic 350 proves that sometimes old-school design principles produce the most reliable results. This bike takes the best elements of vintage motorcycle design and combines them with modern manufacturing quality to create something truly special. The Classic 350's 349 cm air-cooled single-cylinder engine is simplicity incarnate. No complex fuel injection, no liquid cooling system, no intricate electronics, just a straightforward engine that's been refined to near perfection over decades of development. What makes this engine remarkable isn't its power output, it's unstressed design that allows it to run virtually forever with proper maintenance. Many owners report service lives exceeding 80,000 miles, with some examples running well past 100,000 miles, while still performing like new. The simplicity extends beyond the engine to every aspect of the motorcycle. The electrical system is straightforward, the transmission is robust, and the chassis is built to last. This isn't just about avoiding problems. It's about creating a motorcycle that's inherently reliable. At $5,000, the Classic 350 represents exceptional value in the motorcycle market, but the real savings come from the incredibly low operating costs. When maintenance is needed, it's typically inexpensive and straightforward, keeping long-term ownership costs remarkably low. Number 1. Yamaha V-Star 250. Here's a bike that destroys every assumption about small displacement motorcycles. The Yamaha V-Star 250. This isn't just a beginner bike that you'll outgrow quickly. It's a legitimate long-term motorcycle that happens to be incredibly reliable and efficient. The V-Star 250's 249 cm air-cooled V-twin might seem small, but that's exactly why it's so reliable. This engine never has to work hard to deliver adequate performance, which means internal wear is minimal and service life is exceptional. Owners regularly report crossing 70,000 miles with many examples running well past 100,000 mi. That's remarkable longevity for any motorcycle, but it's particularly impressive for one at this price point. The secret is Yamaha's conservative engineering approach that prioritizes longevity over peak performance. The V-Star 250's lightweight design contributes to its reliability in ways that aren't immediately obvious. Less weight means less stress on all components: brakes, suspension, drivetrain, even tires. Everything lasts longer when it doesn't have to work as hard. At around $5,000, the V-Star 250 offers incredible value, but the real savings come from its exceptional fuel efficiency and minimal maintenance requirements. Many owners find their total operating costs to be a fraction of what they'd spend on larger, more complex motorcycles. There you have it, 12 cruiser motorcycles that will redefine your expectations of reliability. The key takeaway: reliability isn't just about avoiding breakdowns. It's about peace of mind, lower operating costs, and the freedom to enjoy motorcycling without constantly worrying about what might go wrong next. Which of these bulletproof cruisers caught your attention? Let me know in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe for more content that'll help you make smarter motorcycle decisions. Until next time, ride safe and ride reliable.